Warwick Castle.
Yeah, we've come for the day and it's looking amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait to explore, so come and see. Warwick Castle is situated in the town of Warwick, near the River Avon. A medieval castle developed from a wooden fort, originally built by William the Conqueror. So in Warwick Castle today, we've had quite a hike in.
Oh, we have. We actually measured it and it's about 2,000 steps from the car park.
Steps just from the car park.
That's crazy.
But that's the overflow car park.
Yes.
So yeah, fair hiking, and we're early. We're not late
No, we're
in the
not,
day at
no.
all. So it's busy. We managed to get our tickets on Tesco points.
We did, so they're totally free.
Which is
Amazing.
possible if you're in UK. If not, how much was it? Can you remember?
Yes, it was £24 each.
And that's booking ahead, I believe.
Yes, I think you're right. I think it's more if you pay when you arrive.
Possibly up to 37 on the door.
Yes.
So well worth booking ahead there.
And then, like a lot of these places, you have to pay for parking on top, which is another £6.
It's Disney Mark too.
Exactly.
So plan ahead and raid the piggy bank.
The Great Hall was constructed in the 14th century. It would have had a fire at its centre, with servants sleeping on the floor at night. It was rebuilt in the 17th century as a grand hall for visitors to the Earl of Warwick and used for banquets and balls. The Earl's renowned armour collection is on display.
Redesigned in the 1750s by Francis Fulk, his portrait is on display.
Distinctly Italian in design, with lavish cedar panelling, the largest of the castle's drawing rooms, this would have been used for dancing. The beautiful ceiling was copied from a Syrian temple that has since been destroyed by war.
Used by Daisy Greville, Countess of Warwick, as a writing room with views of the grounds. This room is decked out to echo the social whirl of a weekend house party. Daisy Greville was an activist for social justice and the long-term mistress of Queen Victoria's son, Edward. King Edward seems to be paying a visit.
Once outside, you can admire the castle's architecture from within the bailey. There are seasonal attractions to see, fees apply.
So, we've had a bit of a wander around and it's really lovely. It's furnished a lot more than you normally see in these old buildings, and there's mannequins all decked out in the finery and explanations of what may have occurred in those rooms, which there's a lot of history held within these walls. I'm just perched here now, there's no benches, so I'm having a little rest my feet for a minute, and we're at the tower, the Time Tower, and that's meant to be a multimedia explanation of the castle's history. So looking forward to that.
Nasty in their hunt for power. The lady down here on my left is the Anglo-Saxon princess and lady of the Mercians, Ethelfleda. She was an iconic female warrior, and without her, we probably wouldn't be here today.
Towering over the courtyard, the mound is the oldest surviving part of the castle, having stood since the castle was built in 1068 by William the Conqueror. The mound originally housed the stronghold for the castle.
Views from the mound are spectacular, stretching across beautiful countryside and Warwick town. So we found our way to a cafe that we're hoping does chips, and I've already looked it up and it's about £5 for one portion of chips. And I've got high hopes it's a really good portion, but I bet you it's about 5 chips. There's pizzas, snacky things, not gluten-free unfortunately, like sausage rolls, pies, stuff like that, and the pizza was about £13, so it's quite pricey for the food. Drinks look like they're about £2 for a Coke, maybe water the same. So we did bring a picnic, but the parking was so far out we thought we'd go back later, and they've got us. It's the con, we've fallen for it. Hello Dan, so you got us some chips?
Yes, we did. So the chips were £3.25.
Oh, correction on my earlier statement.
And the drinks were £2.70, which was perhaps a little bit steep, really.
That's more than usual.
Yes.
So they're sort of better chips, but get your drink somewhere else.
Exactly.
This is the hut that I showed you earlier.
And fish and chips was £9.25, we noticed. I didn't think that was too bad. Yeah,
and obviously not gluten-free, that's my problem.
No, exactly.
Right, we're going to warm up a bit, it's a little bit chilly.
It is.
So we're having a wander around the grounds and we come across an archery.
Absolutely.
We thought that'd be a nice little extra for the
I thought it was free. Yeah,
well, included.
Well, yeah, exactly. But no, don't be silly. I think from what we worked out, it's 5 arrows for £6. Wow, you don't get to keep the arrows either.
No, wow, that's really pricey when you've already paid to get in.
Guy's Tower offers lovely views of the castle, but it's a lot of steps. Well, we didn't need it coming up, but we might need it going down.
So, we've just come out of Warwick Castle.
We have. I had a really good time actually. Did you?
Yeah, we got it for free, and I
We
think
did.
that does limit your expectation. Had I paid,
What was it, £24?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point
I think it
actually.
was still good. It was still worth
It was.
doing. But I would have been a bit annoyed about all those add-ons.
Yes,
That
yeah,
should
there's
have really
quite a
been
few.
part of it, to be honest.
There are.
Well, particularly if you paid the not book ahead price, the 37.
Oh yeah,
then
that's
it
true.
really should have all been included.
Yeah, that is true.
But that's the trend these days, unfortunately.
But it's there's a lot of walking. There's a huge amount of
Yes,
walking, isn't there?
you've got to
With
be,
lots of steps.
Moderate
Yeah.
fitness, at least, I would say.
Yeah.
I sat out the battlement steps.
That was 500 steps,
My
apparently.
PPL knees
Yeah.
don't want to do those.
Yeah.
But the rest of it was fine. I'm moderately fit, probably, just about.
Yeah, I'm nearly dead
keep
after
that in
that.
mind. I'm not sure what the accessibility is either. Some
No.
of it is quite twisty
Oh yeah,
and windy.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Within a wheel, if you're in a wheelchair, I don't think you'd be able to
Can't
do
imagine
much,
you'd
to
be
be
able to
honest.
do it, no. But yeah, brilliant. We had a good time, and especially if you can get your free entrance, that's lovely.
Absolutely.